Fake news and fast food. That is the subject of tonight's Water's Words. The Media Research Center conducted a study of the network newscast coverage of the Trump presidency in 2018. The tone of the coverage, 90% negative and just 10% positive. Take the fast food story this week as a perfect example. Clemson won the BCS championship and was invited to the White House as is customary. Because of the shutdown, there weren't any White House chefs to prepare dinner for the players, so the president catered it himself.
I had a choice. Do we have no food for you because we have a shutdown? Or do we give you some little quick salads that the first lady will make along with the second lady? They'll make some salads. And I said, you guys aren't into salads. Or do I go out, Lindsey Graham and Tim Scott, do I go out and send out for about 1,000 hamburgers? We have Big Macs, we have Quarter Pounders with cheese, we have everything that I like that you like.
Now, the players loved it. And if you just look at their social media pages, it's true. They went back for seconds and had a blast. But the negative media, they didn't like it at all.
He thinks he's being so sly. Normally, I would have a salad for dinner on Monday, but they told me they only eat every fast food.
He's paying the check, so he had to get the cheapest food they could find.
Is it possible you're just projecting your favorite foods onto them? We're going to eat all of their favorite foods. Burgers, KFC, taco bowls, 2 scoops of ice cream. We're going to watch their favorite movie, the 2016 election results.
In fact, one host on ESPN said serving fast food to football players is racist.
When I saw him giving the football players, it's a predominantly black sport and fast food, my thought went a very different place.
Whoa, where did it go? Let's look back at how President Obama liked fast food. Remember, he liked pies and ice cream, all that stuff. Here's Barack Obama making a run to Five Guys to feed the White House staff.
Who wants Five Guys?
You want a hamburger.
I do. 2 burgers for breakfast.
We're going to get some burgers, and I can bring them back for you.
I'll take one.
You want fries? Sure. 1 cheeseburger and 1 fries for me. So then I got a little cheeseburger with lettuce, tomato, ketchup, and pickles. We'll put the lettuce on mine, too.
And look how the media covered Obama and fast food. The Washington Post, President Obama and cheeseburgers, a love story. The double standards don't stop there. Republican Congressman from Iowa, Steve King, made a shocking comment to the New York Times saying he didn't understand why the phrase white supremacist was offensive. Now, I don't know if he was taken out of context by the Times, but everybody agrees that's very bad. But MSNBC, they spun his comments this way.
This does not have a parallel on the left. It doesn't. There isn't. There isn't a strain of racism on the left.
There's not? Now, the truth is both parties have problems on their fringes. To deny that is to condone it. Well, the far left certainly has an anti-Semitism problem.
Here the Jews don't like Farrakhan, so they call me Hitler. Well, that's a good name. Hitler was a very great man.
You know what they do? Call me an anti-Semite. Stop it. I'm anti-termite. And Farrakhan, by God's grace, has pulled the cover off of that satanic Jew.
Whoa. And here's Farrakhan posing with Barack Obama. This was a picture the media suppressed before his election. And here's Maxine Waters hugging the Nation of Islam leader. Wow. Furthermore, these comments by a CNN host, those offended a lot of people. Watch this.
We have to stop demonizing people and realize the biggest terror threat in this country is white men, most of them radicalized to the right. And we have to start doing something about them.
White men are the biggest threat to America. All right. And then there's the language.
I've got to get to Nebraska more.
You're welcome. We'd love to have you work in the fields with us.
Work in the fields?
That's part of that. That's
Senator. I'm a house.
There are white. I've seen a lot of white.
My time, I'm going to use that word.
The white man.
Those were Antifa protesters yelling that at ICE agents, by the way. In conclusion, if Trump serving Whoppers at the White House is racist, but schmoozing with Louis Farrakhan is acceptable, then we're never going to be able to have an honest discussion in the media about the real issues of discrimination in America.